People don't care about you the way you think they do. People don't care about you in the ways that you assume they do. So imagine this. Realistically, this is how the world actually operates. I would even say most people walk around with these ideas in their head. If only I was more, fill in the blank, then people would like me more in whatever way. People would like me more if I was ... And that's the reason why I'm not better liked or better respected or have a greater influence on those around me. They say that. They think that in their head. If only I was more, then I would be liked more. The reality is, those are most likely not the reasons people don't like you more. The reality is, society around you has their own list of things about you that they would like you more if you did things differently. And I think very seldom does the list in your head match someone else's list, and you actually change those things so that people like you better. Now, I'm very vocal about this concept of just be yourself. No, I'm against that. Just being yourself is not good enough. You need to constantly be improving who you are to cater to the needs of other people. You want to feel valued in this world? It's a matter of meeting other people's needs, not your own, but other people. What's the meaning of life? I say largely, it's giving meaning to other people's lives, and therefore you bring more meaning to your own. So I'll give you a few examples. Just somewhat autobiographical / theoretical. Here we go. Let's say, in real time, so I switched to contacts a couple months ago. Okay? What's funny is, at age 40, first time wearing contacts in my entire life, if you're ever going through the trouble, and you know how people responded as far as me without my glasses when I have my contacts in? Well, either A, the people didn't recognize me, or B, they didn't even notice that I wasn't wearing glasses. People who've only seen me with glasses as long as they've known me and they didn't even notice. So I know that's a bit of a contradiction. Either they didn't recognize me or they didn't even notice, either way. So imagine if, in my mind, I played this up pretty big and thought, oh man, if only I could get contact lenses and not wear glasses, then people would like me more. I'd be more attractive, or whatever the thing was. If I truly thought that that was what would make people like me more, and then I finally get the contacts only to realize people don't even notice or they don't recognize me. So that wasn't enough. What about this example? And again, these are autobiographical. Before COVID, I weighed a lot more. I had a lot more body fat on myself. And I had to wear bigger clothes to cover up the fact that I had more fat on my body. Well, since COVID, I've been going to the gym. I've completely changed my diet. I went keto. I walked 3 miles a day. All these things. And granted, the results presented themselves. But what if my motivation during that was to say, if only people like me more, if I get in better shape and don't look like a typical soccer dad, then maybe people will like me more if I change my appearance in that way. Well, I'll tell you something. Have some people noticed that I've lost weight? Yeah. But I can tell you this, nobody likes me more because of that. If anything, my wife's probably more annoyed with me because I keep a journal with all my, I literally keep a journal with all of my food, my macros, and I keep that out. I'm always redoing it and talking about it. People don't like me more because I have less body fat. They don't. Because I've got better muscle definition. They don't. If anything, I might annoy people by talking about it too much. That's the reality of it. So imagine if I would have assigned weight and value to these things that I have changed on my own. How disappointed I would have been. The people either didn't even notice that I was wearing contacts, or they didn't recognize me, or that I lost a lot of body fat and my body has changed and will continue to change for the better, getting healthier and more fit now that I'm age 40 compared to when I was 39 and 38. But imagine if that mattered to my sense of thinking that people would like me. I would be disappointed. I could keep giving other examples, whether about myself or I can make up examples about people, and they'd all be valid. The thing is, everybody has a list in their head. They think, if only I was more this, people would like me more. In my 40 years of being on this planet, I would tell you that is not reality. So, what are the other things that on other people's list that they want you to be? How could you actually be more liked? Sounded like Chandler from Friends there. Well, it's a matter of you serving other people, meeting their needs, getting them to talk about themselves, not focus on what your own perceived insecurities are. When you meet the needs of other people, they find value in you. And largely, the things they wish that you would change on their list are probably about you being more of a servant and helping them grow into a better version of themselves. Your comments belong right here.